for where she want. With enough confidence and never yet say she can't. Tender loving where she have. Healing the broken heart from she coming on my life. Me no stop advance, rearrange my lonely life and turn it right from start. Now I'm happy with this woman and we will never part. Me know she clever and she smart. I've been touched by an angel.
Most of us, we only wanted to hear our voices on the record. To see people, to hear it on the radio is a dream come true. To see people dancing and singing to your record for the first time is another matter completely.
There was no thought of any money or anything else more than honesty, sincerity, and purity. And that is what I think that music is full of. That, you know, that is why it's lasting so long.
The songs lived. You'll have a song, man, 1 year straight. Sell it for 1 year, not a little thing like some tune come and just sell for 1 month and done. Them tune they sell and never ever die. People still buying them. My biggest sales in this store is what is? And I have everything up to date, and I'm up to date.
Rocksteady saw a power shift in the music industry. It was still dominated by the former sound system bosses, but Coxsone and Studio One would never be quite the same force again. Many of the artists, like the Paragons, Alton Ellis and the Melodians, promptly signed up with his old rival Duke Reid, who still ran his own sound system and realised the potential of the more easily danceable Rocksteady beat.
When the first song came out, like Alton Ellis sing a song called Girl I've Got Today. Doom, 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 boom, boom, doom, 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 doom. And when Duke Reid put on that song, I was there. He had to play the song about 1,000 times. And you can see this guy was very fast. He had to spin, he had to dance, he had to dance in a fast pace. So what we did was, at the time, most of them had the same bass line because the bass man didn't have enough time to emphasize on his bass line. So what we did was cut it down a little so the bass man could more move his fingers and have a line. So that's how you come to have these reggae lines. Do 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 do. You know, you give him more time to do that. In the sky, you couldn't do that.
Reid's Trojan sound system had been notorious for the vicious fights that often accompanied his dances. Experiences which made the ex-policeman the ideal man to set up his Treasure Isle studio amongst the rude boys of downtown Kingston.
He was a no-nonsense man. He never harbor any foolishness. Police used to go and come. If you're a road boy, you have to leave your road boy business outside, right? Then Joe could have seen you. As I say, he was a no-nonsense man.
And this is the studio over there, on top. What is the studio? You know, his engineer was a man called Smitty. One of the best in Jamaica. Mr. Smitty, his engineer. Now down here was his liquor store. You'd have a lot of boxes parked on the roads with liquor and drinks and all that, and nobody take anything. Well, you see, Duke, he's respected around the area, and he's well armed. He got at least 3 guns on him. One long one on his hip, and one on his feet. That's Duke, the first gunman in Western Kingston.
If Duke even not in the studio, him have a box downstairs in him liquor store. And when everybody upstairs dancing, so boy, this gone. And out of nowhere, boom, boom, boom. And that Duke fire shot and the whole studio get quiet.
Then you see the big man, he will run up the stairs. Say to Tom McCook and all those people, what are you playing? I don't want that. I want this, I want that. You know, everybody just shut up and listen to what he said.
Then you had a on man, he's dead now, named Marquis. Say, listen, and Duke, say, play it back, Smithy, and quiet, and Marquis put out him head like this and say, yes, the boss was right. The tune need a 17 there, sir.
Rocksteady lasted 18 glorious months, But finally, there was no escaping Jamaica's worsening conditions. Bass lines became heavier and the subject matter more socially concerned.
Give me money.
And we go into reggae now. And how we get to reggae now? Reggae is a different changing of the drum. We have the drum playing more burro-like. Oh, I don't know if you understand, like tap to da pa da pa pa da pa da pa pa da, and change the bass pattern.
If the music even slow, it make it sound like it fast. So that is what the reggae do to the rocksteady. And that was it. Reggae, 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 reggae.
Reggae was everywhere. Dozens of studios sprang up and sheer volume saturated the market. Producers needed a new outlet for the music.
A guy was working with Island at the time named Dave Bettridge come out here and meet me, and they invite me over to England in 68 and I see what the people love. England is the gateway to really reggae music.
The English market became essential to Jamaican producers with its large and by now settled Caribbean community.
When I went to London, Bob and and myself, that was when I first learned that Feel Like Jumping was also a big song in England. We were just in Jamaica not knowing what was happening.
What was happening was that by the late 60s, companies like Trojan Records had spotted the large